And we grew up together through high school. And I remember in 9th grade, from 9th grade, we've been best friends and up until now. And one thing that we had was that spiritual connection. We always prayed together. At school, right before we took a test, we would be praying all the time. And, you know, we would go to church together every Thursday night for a youth service. We would go to church every single Thursday night. And we made sure we had that spiritual connection. Yes, we hung out and went to the mall and hung out over at each other's house, but that wasn't it. You know, there was something else that we connected on. And if you can't connect with someone about Christ, then you need to reevaluate your friendship, you know? And there's important characteristics we should look for in a friend. You know, someone who's honest, someone who's trustworthy, someone who is accepting of your issues and you're accepting of theirs, someone who will pray with you, someone who will talk to you, someone who will listen to you when you talk to them. So it's so important that we, you know, develop these friendships and that we're you know, mindful of the types of friends that we have and the types of friendships that we keep around. And to close off, our most important relationship to have is with Christ. So if you have a relationship with your family and you have a relationship with your friends and you communicate with them and your relationship with them is great, it means nothing if you have no relationship with God. And in order to have a relationship with God, you have to be in constant communication. I remember being in Bible study on Wednesday night, and Sister Sophie mentioned this as well. You know, you have to be in constant communication with God. And it's so hard. At times, it seems as though it's so hard to set aside even 10 minutes to have a relationship with God. And we say we have a relationship with Christ, but we don't even communicate with him. You know, so how do we have a relationship with someone we don't talk to? And it's the same with my parents. I say I have a relationship with my parents. How do I know? I communicate with them on a regular, every day, daily, throughout the day. You know, in order to have that relationship with people, you have to communicate. So in order to have that relationship with Christ that we long for and that we want and that we say we have to make sure we're communicating with him. We're reading our word, you know, we're praying, we're setting aside time to focus on him. And I know that's something I even struggle with, making sure I put aside that time to dedicate to Christ. You know, I'll do it when I'm driving. I'll say, all right, let's pray. But did I set aside time and said, you know what, today I'm going to dedicate, you know, from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock or whatnot, just to pray and read my word? You know, that gets harder, especially when we have work and we have school and we have the adults have their children or whatnot. It becomes, you know, we tend to push it to the back, you know, and push God to the back when he needs to be at the forefront. And in order to have a relationship with our family and our friends, we need to have that relationship with Christ. Those are my few words to you. Build your relationships and